Hey everybody, my name is Blubberger and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Well, in the last episode, I think we cleared Hyoko's name from the list of suspects. And we also figured out that she also got a letter which changed the location of the meeting place with Mahiru. Yeah, she did lie about that, but understandably so. And both of those letters were written by the same person, which would not make sense. If, like, one of them wanted to change the meeting place. So, let's continue.
Oh, they completely tricked me. And then, Mahiru's killer. How mean. Give me back Mahiru.
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there? I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something. Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body. And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic. I was scared. It was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer! Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
Except for the killer, of course.
The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want. Whoa, he's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. It may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is my hero's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Oh? Oh, right.
Well now.
Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You gonna spoil who the killer is? Woohoo! If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. What? Oh, I don't know what that was all about, but let's just keep going.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Wait, how did you get in there?
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the R1 button. Press the circle button to brake and the L1 button to jump. There will be various obstacles you encounter as you progress through the course. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On the journey you will take damage every time you fell into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point there will be plenty of questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Jesus. Questioning questions will appear several times in one course, please be careful. That you make good use of break. Alright. The killer tampered with the evidence after Hyoko ran away from the beach house. When did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. Shall be able to find the answer? Alright, I'm going to do it. Jesus. Oh god, what? Oh my, what? Alright, this is interesting. When did you arrive at the beach house? After. No, wait, before. Fuck. Right, because the murder had to happen. Ah, god damn it. Oh boy. Oh god, this is interesting. This is actually really interesting. I like this. It just got me really off guard on how weird it was. Alright, second question. When did the killer leave the beach house? Before Hiyoko left? No, after? Yes. I guess. Whoa! Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Alright, now we got some obstacles, finally. Took a little while. Where was the killer? I guess the beach? I mean, if the thing wasn't in the person wasn't in the shower room. No. That was in the beach house, but where then? Oh, I guess that makes it.
It's all coming together.
Huh. Yeah, the last one was just stupid of me.
You think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. Well, she said she checked the shower room. She was in the closet. In the fridge?
Crap!
Alright, yeah.
Crap!
Yeah, what place is that to hide here?
Crap!
Yeah. That's also huh?
Here!
What?
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Here!
Oh my god, really?
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Yes, of
I'll
course.
listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
This is what I was questioning earlier, honestly.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Why's my microphone going off? Oh god. I wonder what kind of weird sound it was making, because on my software it shows that like my mic was picking up something. But I was not making a sound. Oh, that's worrying. I don't like that. Well, for now, I guess I just keep going. For now, it seems alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I was wondering this earlier because the only 2 people that were at the beach house that we saw coming from the beach house was Fuyuhiko and Hiyoko, and then Kazuichi. Fuck, I forgot. I forgot which power was his name. Saw the body. And wasn't it after that the body announcement was made?
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. Ah yeah, the true flashback. Oh god, I hated that. So we can hold the triangle button to memorize a statement, then we can fire it as a truth bullet. So yeah, it might be best to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make a case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the true flashback. Alright, that's actually good to know. Please remember that it's only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, so we definitely have to use it for this time. So now it's important to actually listen to the entire conversation first.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
I know what happened.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit? They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Cool to know.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
They were. Because there were a lot of empty bottles around.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
That's correct.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Oh, fuck off, game.
They didn't have to use the shower.
What about... Maybe they wore one when they moved the...
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do?
Alright, memorize this one again and just keep going.
It would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body. Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did
Alright,
the killer
keep
do?
going.
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the so washing it off would have been...
There we go.
That's wrong.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Well, I don't know what that is. But the drinks inside the refrigerator. What is Esqual? I have no clue. Never heard of that word before.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it. In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
I talk about like the sugary drinks. God damn it, Becco. You stupid bitch.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking about it. One bottle wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Jesus. Alright, spam the X button.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Yeah, not in the refrigerator because they were all used, you dumb bitch. We just said that.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower. Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked the entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
You've realized who the killer is.
Peko?
See? Just as I thought. Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
Oh god, is it? She was the only one that was wet.
You're the only one! Peko, is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer. Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Oh damn.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
Why are you defending her?
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on, that's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
She's convinced that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. He's contradicting himself.
Didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer!
Why are you protecting her?
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
This is very weird.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
Could it be that Fuyuhiko is an accomplice? Might that be the reason why he is like all defending of Peko? Otherwise it wouldn't make any sense.
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Yeah, correct, but how do you know?
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
But she was carrying her sword, like, sheath or whatever.
You say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
No! Please don't be violent.
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is what the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think the object the killer used to escape out of the window. Oh god damn it, no. I have no clue. That's an M. W B What did the killer use to escape out the window in the shower room? I have actually no clue. Alright, but it starts with a B. What would be the next letter? B. Whoa. Wop wop. Another B? No. Bam. Bamboo. Bamboo stick, right? Or sword. Maybe sword. That makes sense. Come on. Yes, there we go. No, I need that. You can go away. Need you. Oh, oops. No, 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 don't touch the O. Bitch. Alright. There we go. You can go away. This is easier when I don't need to worry about getting hit. It's great. Just let it keep going. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Whatever. Let's keep that one there for now. Press the right one on this one, that one can go away. Oh, I just need an R. Nice, there we go.
Heko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Well, we will continue this case in the next episode. We might have it in the next one as well, like just the mystery solved. But maybe not. But anyway, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.